But most patients will get this. It's easiest to show extension. The rotation gets a little bit confusing, and that's where they get a little confused. But so that you can get the concept, usually you tell them to use like a dish towel. You know, it's like about 1/3 this size, because this gets all bunched up. But you'll get the idea. You're going to use the edge of the towel, and you usually have to either put a little piece of tape so they know where you've worked, unless they can, obviously, because usually you eliminate the pain from them. But if it comes back, they'll have the segment that they need to mobilize. All right? So you're going to place the edge of the towel underneath the segment that you want to mobilize. Now this towel is going to be too big, so you're going to see it crunch up. But with a dish towel, you're going to see just the edge there. So let me just lay this across here for a second. So I'm going to hold the towel at the segment that I want her to be at. She's going to hold the edge of the towel between her first finger and thumb. If you see this in white knuckles, they're going to decapitate themselves. Right? Remember how light you felt. This felt very, very light. So before they leave the clinic, I usually put my finger there. Okay, you're going to hold the towel between your first finger and your thumb. The towel edge should be at the eye level. So when they're looking straight ahead, the towel should be right at eye level, and they shouldn't be able to see left or right. You shouldn't be able to see her eyes, really, at this point. All right? Now, let me just drop this down so that they can see. So I'm going to put it on the segment that I want. I usually put my finger there and have them pull. Go ahead and just pull up towards your eye level so I can feel the pressure. That's about the right pressure, okay? So now relax for a sec. I'm going to put it underneath this segment here. All right, so you're going to go to the eye level. And this really only works in the upper cervical spine. So here, eye level, go ahead and pull the glide. All right. Now you're going to maintain that, right? Now I want you to go into extension. She just did what all your patients are going to do. When I showed you this technique with my hands, what did I do with my legs? I had to drop down, right? Because you don't want to pivot. So I'm glad you did that. I knew you would. I had faith in you. All right. Everybody does it. That's why. Okay. Go ahead and pull it. Go ahead and do your glide. All right. No, wait. Stay your hands have to come up with her as she goes down. All right. That's the only way. So think of that. Think of that spinous process. You're gliding it up. Now you got to allow it to go down. So your hands have to come with it. Otherwise, all you're going to do is mobilize and pivot, and it's going to cause pain. You understand? Yeah. Okay. So that's for extension. I'll show you rotation really quick. Rotation is a little bit more confusing. It's the same. You're going to place the towel the same area that you have in the segment that has the limitation and pain. All right. If she's going to turn to the right so that you can see, this side towel has to be up near the eye level, and this hand, release, has to hold here. This hand goes underneath and is going to hold this towel down. So this is going to come right across at a diagonal underneath that section because you want to be able to lift up and rotate, okay? So you don't want to pull forward. When you switch your hands this way and the hand is up, you're going to get an upward glide and rotation, okay? Remember, you're trying to lift up one side, okay? So this just stays nice and relaxed. This stays at about eye level. She applies the glide. She's got a nice pressure here. As she rotates, her hand, perfect, goes with her. All right? One thing that you can't limit here that you can when you do yourself is see how her shoulders start to rotate? Just to have them be aware of that, because if they do this and rotate like this, they're getting no cervical motion. So that's why you have to have the right patient to send them home with rotation. Extension is easy. But it's just something to show you that you can give them for home. All right?